Gentlemen,
Yes,
Let's
sir.
what's
go.
good?
Going
Good.
on? It's good.
Sir.
HBCU, we back. I'm in a different place again. But the show don't stop, man. We gotta do what we gotta do. So guys, this is gonna be a short one. I know we've been hitting it at about an hour every time, but this time we want to focus on promotion. So one of the first things I want to say is that to all our people that's been viewing, all our viewers is big, huge thank you, big thumbs up. We appreciate it. Every view, every click, every like, every share. But the plan is we want to get more of those. It's not monetized. We're not making no bread. We just want to get our messages, our positivity, spread that across the web like we spread all these other funny memes. So the plan is to get more of those, get more shares, get more likes. Send us emails. Let us know what you want to see. I'm gonna have the email posted in the description and also at the end of the video. So we're gonna go with that. But I also, even though it's gonna be a short show, I want to talk to the guys about supporting each other. Just like we try to support black restaurants, black businesses, and stuff like that. I don't see this platform as being any different in what we're trying to do because even though we grounded right now, COVID is keeping us grounded. But once it goes away, I'm in full belief that we're gonna be on the move. So, what do y'all think that looks like, bro? I see DJ shaking his head. What you think that looks like for us, homie? And what would you like to
Man,
say to the people in general?
man, I'm with you. I do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who keeping us moving. Definitely not making no money. We in the negatives over here. We all in bought stuff or whatever, trying to make this go to the best of our abilities. Um, for me, man, I mean, when this ends, when COVID ends, let me say that when COVID ends and then people can move around, man, I'd like to see us go and uh, you know be on the front lines of something. I'm not saying like protests or anything like that, but I mean there's always cleanups, there's all kinds of ways that we can go and help the community. The fires in California, the aftermath of some of the looting and stuff like that. There's always need for people to be there, and I'd like to see HBCU, in some of that, doing some of that.
Word. What about y'all? What about who else? Who else want to chime in?
Now I say, I mean, when all it gets over, I mean, just like Jesus said, man, just get out in the community, get out in the streets, man. Kind of take it offline, and put it in front of some people, as far as self-promoting. I mean, I know I have a couple homeboys that I done let know, to subscribe and everything like that. If you're watching now, appreciate it. If not, I'm gonna come and find you and make it right. But nah, just getting out in the street and just actually putting some of what we've been talking about and everything like that, kind of putting into action, putting a little rubber to road. It ain't gotta be nothing, huge or big and everything like that. Just a little fellowship with a couple people that you see in the streets or anything like that. So most definitely, I feel like and then hey, I feel like at some point, just having us all together, or a good contingency of some of us, if all of us can't get together, I mean, I think that'd be a good thing, to do too.
I'll piggyback on that, James. We've been delivering the content, so I think it was important for us to establish, like, we here every week. Every week, y'all gonna get something new, something raw, emotions of whatever is going on, like, at that time. So I think it was important for us to establish, that as a baseline first. So when you go out, you can say, man, I wonder what these guys think about, what's happening in the NBA, or what's happening with COVID, or mental stability and things like that that affect our community. So, now that people know and will understand, like, those are the things that we're talking about, and now it's going to be more relatable to people, and when we go out to these places like y'all are talking about, after this thing is over, we was like, man, oh yeah, we could talk about that, So it's building that brand, and we started this journey out to talk about these things, get that stuff off our chest, and let people know there are intelligent people out there who can have healthy, conversations. So, just kind of wrapping it back up to the original question, just getting out there to some of those places, pushing our brand, marketing it, and just based in my business, man, the best thing that has ever happened for me was finding that target audience and just pushing the word, whether we're doing Facebook ads or Instagram ads. We can always create that little commercial, that little tidbit that people can kind of hop onto, and then just kind of push it from there. So, and then after we do that, we can get out here in these streets. For my business, I go to, I have a, what do you call those things? A bridal show this weekend, where I'm promoting my business. So things like that, where it's business expos and stuff like that, those are very popular. A lot of people end up going to those. So that we could grab folks just like that. So.
Well, and so for me, I would say, I got quite a few ideas, for us to, discuss and look into, but, just for the question that you were asking, as far as like, what we can do, like most of everybody says, just getting out there, getting active. J-Star go to like a lot of different events, going to those events, maybe even reaching out with J-Rock and getting some T-shirts printed up and actually have the name and what it means, the acronym, so that people can actually ask the question like, okay, what is that? That's the conversation starter. And you can promote, even if you just go into the grocery store. Maybe we got some different colored shirts that we can just get people to talk about it. You can easily say, hey, just check us out. We on this platform, this, and that, and just go from there. Like I said, I got some ideas, but I'll wait till we get to that part.
Man, go ahead. Ain't no parts. That's it. Go for it. What's your ideas?
So for one, I mentioned the T-shirts. I think we got somebody. That's one of our outlets that we already got.
Yes,
as far as the T-shirts, all of us can easily put some money together to go ahead and get us a couple of T-shirts. So that we got maybe a more uniform type look when we do the shows, if that's the route we want to go. And, for just going out, like I said, to town. And then also, I think one of the things we need to do is creating a Twitter page, a Facebook page, just social media, so that we can actually promote it there. One of the things about, I know J-Rock knows from being a marketing major, is brand recognition. People want to know the brand. So you got to be able to push that, and the way that we can push that is through social media. I would also add, we also, I guess that's kind of what the purpose of this call is, we need to define like where we see this going. And I know you mentioned like, are we going to be the YouTube version? Are we going to, should we go to podcast? Should the format be once per week, or should we add an additional day? Like, is there enough time? I guess the fans could actually tell us, the people that have been listening could tell us if they'd like to hear more, maybe another day. Just, I guess those are things that we probably need to define as well.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
I also I ain't trying to take all the time, but
no, go ahead, man.
I also had one thing we could do is a GoFundMe. If we want to look into actually getting some better equipment, like I'm using my phone, I don't have a camera. GoFundMe, those are some ways that you can actually get some capital to put into the thing, and it don't cost anything. You just basically put it out there and ask people to to help.
Yeah.
Fund what your belief is. And then I think we all me personally, I gotta create my own personal Instagram, because like right now all I got is my business Instagram. I use it for pictures and stuff like that, but I don't
Hey, man.
promote anything outside of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I need to create my own Instagram page to kind of promote this as well.
Word.
And
Money man. Money man.
Who is that?
That's it's yours ass.
Who is that?
That's you, player.
I'm looking at my stuff. I love the shirt idea. I think me and V talked about that on the very, very beginning, but we
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're talking about just getting the brand out. Of course, social media presence. That's where everybody is, especially during COVID. So, what does that look like as far as the brand? And then actually, which we can rap about off camera, but what does the branding style look like? What are the colors? What are the fonts? What are the, all that color schemes and styles and all that, because you want to you don't want to post 5 flyers and it look like 5 different brands.
Right.
That uniform look. So that piggybacks with your brand recognition and everything. Also, like we said, target audience. Then where are they? Are they? I know that's one thing I learned with my current business. The trendy thing is to promote on IG. But when first off, I had to get a business Facebook page. So that's another thing. I haven't actually dug into our IG, which shame on me. But like, if it isn't like a business, we need get it going as a business page, because we'll be able to see like the insights and the analytics on it, which will break down who's watching, how old, their age demographics, things like that. And the reason I reference Facebook is because when I actually did that for my own business, like I was posting on IG, but all my people that were engaging with my content were on Facebook.
Right.
So I kind of just had to shift it, that type of thing. So kind of just, I mean, we're gonna do it right. Let's look at it like the brand, break it down. Like y'all said, see where we want to go, take those actionable steps. And also I think we do it sometimes, but be more consistent is when we are posting on social media, or even when we're starting our podcast, ending the podcast, making sure we add a call to action to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome, it's your boys from HBCU. Hey, while you're here, go ahead, like, comment, and share,
Yes,
subscribe.
sir. Man.
And then at the end, do the same thing. And then even on social media, like, now Jarvis, J-Star can probably attest to call that man Jarvis. I call that man Jarvis since freshman year. J-Star can probably attest to it too. But like, you'll be amazed at like posting a picture on IG or Facebook, and then just, hey, we might say, oh man, Anthony Davis hit that crazy shot. What's your most memorable playoff game winner or whatever, and then as people are coming, making sure we're going back and engaging with them, because we want to promote a brand, but we want to let people know the people behind the brand, which drives me to my last point, which is personal branding, because we all are our own unique personal brand in itself. So Price, you need to get a personal page, bro. It's 2020, man.
The other one, man. I ain't been on no Instagram.
No, but I'm just tripping. Like I said, just making it personal, man. Like I said, we're not. I mean, that's our thing. We regular dudes, regular jobs with unique takes on things. So, but I think I agree with J-Star, man. I think we laid the foundation, and now it's going out and building upon it with what we believe we need to go with, but also taking into account what the people are telling us.
Yes, sir. So
Go
ahead, J-Star.
Yes, my bad, cutting you off, bro, real quick, because J-Rock kind of pushed his thought into my mind. So on Sundays, me and my daughter, well, I say Sundays, but we hadn't been able to do it the last 2 Sundays. But anyway, me and my daughter, we do like a little cooking thing on Facebook Live. And during that Facebook Live, like some of our friends, they'll be, talking through the chat and saying things like, "Hey Bailey, what you do today?" and blah 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 blah. And so it got me to thinking. This other group that I'm in, it's called Black Bourbon Society. They do like these whiskey weeklies where
Like
they
you had me at whiskey.
they do they do that weekly, and then they have like a group of people out of the group, and then they're over Zoom, but they're doing it live through Zoom, so you can kind of connect the two with Facebook. So I think it would be dope if we push this live and we save all the videos on Facebook, and we have the group. We get our Facebook group just like we have our Instagram group, and we push the video live over Facebook, and then we can have that when people see it after they get off work, they're on Facebook anyway. So then you can start building the brand, and people saying, "Oh man, I didn't know y'all was talking. I saw y'all live." And then what we do is say, "Hey everybody, J-Rock said, James said, you posted on your Facebook page at 7:30 on Tuesday. We are going live and we are talking about this, this, and this, right?" And then that way we plaster it all week. So people come Tuesday at 7:30, people are knowing that we are going live. And then we go and we can push to YouTube and stuff like that. But the point is for people to see us live, and then they'll be interactive and they'll ask us questions through the Facebook group. And Vito, you can control that, however we need. And you can be like, "Oh, Brandy just said y'all crazy, but what y'all think about this?" And then we'll, and then we still continue with our conversation, but just kind of take it from there. But I think lives are effective mainly because it's interactive. People aren't really doing anything. And not only that, you can go back and look at it.
Yeah.
And we're doing it on Zoom anyway, so we can always upload to YouTube like we've been doing.
And
so
we can even do we can even do like giveaways and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's a $25 Amazon giveaway, something like that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
So I got a thought to that though, that I would add. If live is the option that you want to go, one of the negatives to live is that it's actually live. So if you actually misstep and say something wrong, you can't take it back. It's gone. Whereas if Vito is doing the editing and you realize, "Oh man, I said something."
Yeah, take that out.
Cut that out there. He can obviously go back and edit that part out.
That's true. But how many times has Vito had to go back and take a part out that we said?
But people weren't really asking us direct questions.
To Price point, it's gonna be a different feel. You know what I'm saying? We know we're recording now, but when it's live, you know what I'm saying, it's a possibility. And I agree with you, J-Star, but I also agree with Price too. It's a possibility. You might have a little different feel. You might slip up a little bit.
Right.
Say something you ain't mean to say.
Right.
But
it's not like
it's not a bad idea, but
that's true. But I don't expect us to say something.
I mean, maybe that's a segment that we can do from time to time. Maybe not every week, put the whole thing on there.
Yeah, that's something we can discuss and figure out the logistics offline. What I'm hearing. First of all, I thank y'all before, but I want to thank y'all again, because what I'm seeing that's most important that you don't get a lot of times is consistency. Like, we doing this every week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking time out the day and y'all doing this every week. So that shows me that this is something that y'all are at least interested in. And y'all have expressed to me that it's something that y'all want to take to the next level and keep doing, because it's something that we enjoy doing. So that's great. But, all the ideas were great. I didn't hear not one bad idea, but what I am hearing is a call to action. So while, I do this little Zoom and do the little editing and create the little screens and stuff. J Star, you know more about Facebook than I'll ever know about Facebook. So that's probably gonna be your baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm handing out jobs. Cause the thing about it, man, you know, J-Rod said we like regular dudes, which we are, regular people, because we're relatable. But you know, one of the crazy things about it, man, and it's not just us, it's a lot of people, man. Just in our circle alone, man, we know a hell of a lot of people, bro. Like, you know, I know a cat on Instagram right now that was like, man, I'll do your logo for free. And that's just because I know another cat that know this cat, and he just like, man, just let me know what you want to do. So that's a logo opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Gerald make T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And man, I can make a logo for that matter. You know, I can.
I make custom apparel.
Oh yeah, custom apparel. My bad. My bad. You got to get that right. But you know, and everybody got there. You know, we in IT and all sorts of things, and I mean, we are unique in that way that we can pull a lot of resources and do a lot of different things. So some of the like the giveaway. I mean, that's amazing. That was already one of the things we talked about. Just creating some things. I don't care if we just got to go to Vistaprint and make pins and you know a bunch of little doodads and stuff like that, and put them in a bag with a T-shirt and stuff like that, and go out and hand them out. J Star, you said something about you know going to the in the community, and you said something about somebody else said something about and you did too about basketball. What if we show up at the gym? I mean, we ain't got a hoop because we probably be through. But what if we show up at the gym one day? You know what I'm saying? You know, might play a game or so, but come in with all our shirts on, hand out some stuff, talk about what we got going on. Um, but man, all those are great ideas, guys. So and
Oh, one more thing. I would
yeah,
like
go ahead,
to
bro.
see. I would like to also like see it grow to where we can do like it ain't gotta be nothing large, but like a small scholarship or something. Even if it's
Yeah,
just like books or I don't
man,
know.
shoot, yeah,
You know what I'm
without a
saying?
doubt,
Something like
without a
that.
doubt, without a doubt. I like that idea. Definitely, I definitely like that idea. Like say,
Or like back,
bro,
or even like like the backpack drive, something like
bro,
that.
think about like when we started going to school, man, nigga get a $1,000 Pell Grant, boy, you be lit up. You be excited than a mug.
Hey
So
man, what you want from the bar, man? You said
man, straight up. So man, yeah, for sure, man. So man, I want y'all to write all that stuff down, man. And it I mean, like I said, the reason why I mentioned consistency because we can take it to the next level and just start creating what we want this to look like. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be all gas, no brakes on everything, but let's start implementing different pieces. And you know, J Star, like you said, with the whole live situation, it's something that I've thought about. But you know, I don't like I said, I don't know enough about Facebook to be able to say get all six of us together. Uh, but I mean, I'm sure it can be done. I just haven't been on Facebook, but yeah, man, look into that. And
it's like
like
what?
DJ said, we can do it once a month. It don't matter. We can go live twice a month. It don't matter. Uh, but again, what J Rock said, I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that like button, as they like to say. Share this, giant. Give it to your friends, give it to your family. You know, if y'all want to see us or have it in a podcast format, that's something else we can look into because I know other people, some of my family listen while they ride, and you always don't have to have your screen on playing because you know, as soon as you close YouTube out, it's a wrap. But thank everybody. HBCU guys, we out of here.
All right.
Peace.